What is up, all of you FA individuals? Good morning, miners. What is up? What is up? How are you all doing today? Hope you're all doing well and fantastic this morning. Good morning, or good night, or good afternoon, wherever you guys are. You guys are kind of all over the place sometimes. Gosh. Allergies are gonna kill me, man. So what is up, guys? Sadie, you're awesome. Good morning with the FA's automatic beats. What is up, DCAminer? How are you all doing? Integra guy, my man, DCAminers coming there. What we want to talk about? Weather? No politics. No religion. We'll talk about crypto, though. Those do be facts. What is up, my man, Retro Mike? Nick K, what is up? How are y'all doing? Got that whale pass with complimentary bag. Freeze free. Dang, y'all are wild. Absolutely wild. Wanted to find something real quick while I'm talking. Do be facts, that's right. Do be facts. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I swore I seen it. I knows it. And now I don't see it anywhere. Did anybody else see there was apparently like an iPolo hydro? Did anybody else see that? I seen it, and now I can't find it, and it's not on their website. I swore I seen it. I don't think I was dreaming. I'm pretty sure I was awake. Don't be bringing that cough to... Whoa, I will not. I would hope that my allergies do not exist in Florida. Retro Mike. That's what I would hope. The ragweed and pollen here is just really bad right now. It is the worst. I'm on daily allergy medicine. I just haven't taken it yet this morning. Belay mining. My man. I seen it this morning. Swore I seen it. It's right there on the front of the page. I want to see this thing in action, man. That's kind of cool. Is it all in one? Is that what the situation is here? Do we have any other specifications on this? I guess I could show y'all, huh? Yeah, I might want to see that. iPolo V1 Mini Hydro, 900 mega hashes. I'd assume they have like an AIO inside of here. I would assume. There's no other pictures. 800 watts. I would imagine it's almost silent. There has to be at least some fans for the maybe an AIO if they do, or maybe they have plumbing lines like they do for the Bitmain hydros. I don't know. I would love to see more information on this. Yeah, the hydro. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Now it's the same It's not the same hash rate as a regular V1, right? V1 mini 200. Oh, there is no 900. I'm not really too familiar with all these HiveOS miners. I don't have any of them. I thought about having one at one point, but I was kind of waiting for the price point to go down. In my personal opinion, this thing is kind of cool though. But yeah, 900 mega hashes. So I'm curious of why it's a V1 mini then, if every other V1 mini doesn't come anywhere near that. I think the highest one is what, 400 mega hashes? Yeah. Maybe it's multiples. I would love to see getting 350 on his iPolo V1 Mini. So 350, okay. Well, it's not bad. Thank you, DCAminer. I don't have any of those, so not too familiar with them. Only 6 gigabytes of VRAM though, so. Back on the road, Retro Mike. Safe driving, my dude. Safe driving. Have a beautiful time. I actually have a package right here from that FA guy that's in the chat driving. I wonder what's in the box, guys. Can anybody guess what Retro Mike sent me in the box? Can anybody guess? I'm gonna open it with a stick of RAM. What did Retro Mike put in a box? Let me see your guesses. Guesses in the chat. Retro Mike says empty box. I believe it. Oh yeah, it's definitely empty. A GPU. Nick guesses a GPU. I don't know. Take your guesses. I want to see some guesses in the chat. What did Retro Mike send us in the box? Phones. Automatic beats. I'd hope not. I would return to sender. 2 votes for phones. 1 vote GPU. 1 vote bag of crushed up Lucky Charms. Coffee mugs. Xenon CPUs. That's a good one. I like that. I like it. I'll give you a hint. One of you is right. That's your hint. One of you. Just one. One. Oh look, it's a bunch of phones and a bag of Lucky Charms. John English. It is a GPU. Our boy Retro Mike sent us his A750. I did pay him for it. He cut me a hell of a freaking deal, but it is a limited edition A750. So FA to Nick K over there for getting it correct, because he got it correct. GPU for the win. FA for Nick K. Arc for the win. Yeah, so this now is makes the second Intel Arc that I do own. Both of these are A750s. I have tested mine, and then he's tested his, and he's made some content over it. So he has graciously sent this on over. So I was in search for some of them. I was actually betting on some of them on eBay for really cheap a while back. Right before, I wish I went more out on those and gotten multiples, because they're discontinuing the limited edition ones. So it'd be nice to have more of the limited edition ones. Though they are kind of a pain to take apart and clean. Yeah, I really like the Intel Arcs. CPU would be more powerful. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. I've been wanting to build a rig for these, but I'm almost positive I'm just gonna build I might just build the PC that will house both of these with sufficient amount of RAM. Yeah, I can run Crisis. Yes, I can. Yeah, so I'm talking about maybe just building a new PC dedicated for those, and kind of go that route. If I did build another PC, I would definitely probably go Intel on the CPU, even though I'm not a big fan of Intel CPUs. But I probably would, just for that situation. Most likely. But yeah, so super FA to you, a retro Mike. Thank you, my dude. If you guys look in the chat, I can... Here in the chat, it's actually Retro Mike's channel. You can give him a follow and a subscribe and a bell notification if you would graciously be so kind for getting us one of those. Good morning there, Flying Brian. But good morning, UK, as well. But yeah, super shout out to you, Retro Mike. Thank you for getting that over. Thank you. You is the man. And I do want to say thank you to... Have you built in Solana before? Built in, like, personally, no. Yes, but no. I've done some testnet stuff, but not like mainnet launches or anything. I know people that build on Solana, but I have not. I'm looking at running in Solana Validator though. I have a server for it. So, but depends on what you're needing. But I do want to say super shout out. I do want to say a FA awesome shout out to a few people, because without them I wouldn't be going to Mining Disrupt this coming week. So I do want to say thank you to Dynex, because they did help out sponsor my trip, as well as, well, mainly Serpent's trip, but I am coming along with Serpent, and we are tag teaming this situation and kind of hanging out. So Dynex, as well as Throughput Mining, I graciously appreciate all of you, as well as HiveOn, Conceal Network, Alphium, Jingle Mining, Yeti Audits, Deep Miners Pool, The Beginner's Block, Doge Lord Coffee, and What's a Mine. So without all of them, I wouldn't be going to Mine Disrupt next week. So FA to all of you guys, because I get to go hang out with some FA people, to say the least, and create some content. So y'all will get some content this coming week from me. I'll be posting some shorts while I'm there. I'll be recording some content. I'll probably go live at least once or twice from my phone while I'm there, if I can. So be on the lookout. If you guys are there, come say what's up. If I'm recording, I do have some interviews that I do have to take care of and line up. So if I'm recording, just give me a second and I will say what's up. But you all are awesome. What's up, all track? Got an itch to learn code to token on Solana. Yeah, so I can find you some stuff to help you along, but coding in Rust is like really easy. I mainly like Solana for its blockchain, not so much the way it runs, but the Rust implementations are awesome, and that's why I enjoy Caspa, is because Caspa's going to Rust, and when they go to Rust, I believe they could really distance themselves from a lot of the other proof of work coins that are out there currently, and kind of put them more on a playing field of what Ethereum used to be, but mixed in with what Solana is, without having to rely on validators. That's Solana's like main downfall is the validators. But in all the time that I've used Solana and all of that, I've not really had that many issues with validators. I know it happens, but there's been minimal like issues for me. But I enjoy Rust. I don't know about all that, Nick K. None of that's financial advice, like whatsoever. Just in a standpoint of the technology, I could see it being a good cross between like Ethereum and Solana, in my personal opinion. Now, what is that going to mean for the network in the future? I don't know. Currently, you can already bridge what was it? Caspa onto Ethereum's network. There is a Caspa to ERC20 bridge, and it creates and there's an ERC20 Caspa, so a W Caspa, which is a wrapped Caspa. It's wrapped in ERC20, and you can bridge from mainnet Caspa over to Ethereum, which is great for people who want to utilize it for like liquidity, putting like LP tokens, things like that. That was one of the main, I don't know if it was like the main thing for Ethereum, but on paper and on data, that was the highest use case for miners. Is they were either selling or they were converting to LP tokens to further leverage their holdings, which, I mean, I was doing 100%. I was doing the same thing, but I was utilizing Polygon's chain instead of Ethereum's chain. When we were able to convert to WETH on the Matic chain from Ethermine, that's the road I went. But I was leveraging my mined Ethereum for 13-14%. constantly. Not financial advice whatsoever. I'm a DGen, so it worked out though. I made out ahead because I earned more on the stuff that I was already holding anyway. I wasn't gonna sell it at that time anyway, so by the time I did sell it, I had accumulated more. That makes sense. So it could further leverage Caspa's network and lock up coins on liquidity pools, which is great for price action, potentially, allegedly. I don't know nothing about all that, but yeah, I want to see it on. I want to see Caspa Rust, like on Rust, 100%. Working on a 240 volt upgrade today. I'll be AFK but listening. Nice, all track. Well, enjoy yourself and have fun. Have fun. So yeah, I'll get to meet up with some awesome people while I'm there, awesome companies. I'm really interested in looking at some of the immersion cooling stuff, the containers, things like that. I'm really interested in seeing. Of course, I want to see some of the newer hardware that's coming out, especially if there's anything new that we may not know about yet. So. Plus, I kind of want to see the Bitcoin mining museum. I'm not going to lie. I'm a sucker for things like that. I am a sucker for things like that. I will definitely live stream when I'm inside of there. Or at least short it. Something. Good morning, Zapirate. Good morning. Are they gonna be there? Dang, Discord's not open. I don't see them on the... I would love to see it if they're there. That'd be really funny. CI Polo. Let's see if I can... Oh, I will for sure live stream at least once. At least. I really would like to see Epic. They're right across from Flux. I'd assume their booth is going to be like popping, but I want to go see Epic, mainly because of their control boards, because I am getting an S19 100 terahash model. It is unknown to me currently. I'm gonna sit right there, Locotech, right there. So they're right by Epic. So for sure I'll stop by there. If your guys are in the DCA Discord, join the DCA Discord, because I will probably just photo dump a bunch of photos in there. It'll be easier for me to photo dump in there. So be on the lookout. I'll probably dump them all in Miner's Heaven down in DCA Discord. So the link for DCA Discord's down below as well. So get into there. But I'm gonna go see Epic because I would like to see the control boards that they have for the S19s. I am very curious in those. Personally, I like what Epic does. They do good work. I actually have an Epic Blockchains RX 570 16GB model. They partnered with Sapphire to make that card. But it does have its own personal miner that Epic built for that card, which is kind of cool. So yeah, but yeah, right there, Logotech. Hive blockchain technologies right there. Brains. I would like to see Brains. Gecko Science. Cool stuff. Assuming this is a digital shovel. Maddox Transformers. Outside we have the containers. And yeah. There's the Bitcoin Mining Museum. Retro Mike gets to hang out in the Whale Lounge. VIP feasting, VIP wine and beer. Not really my thing. Cigar Lounge, not really my thing, but cool stuff. Citadel. Big Bitcoin. So yeah, that'd be fun. I'm excited. And super shout out to Vega for helping a brother out to go to this freaking awesome event. Because ultimately, without him, we would not be going. My man. My man. I do want to hit a little bit of news, though, while we are still here and on topics. Samsung's first 3nm chip has been detected in the ASIC miners. So, the new WhatsMiners M56S Pluses are running the new Samsung 3nm chips. So, and we do know that they are running 240 to around 256 terahashes per second with an efficiency of 22 joules per terahash at this current time. So, that's pretty FA. I did not know that the WhatsMiner M56S was running the new Samsung chips. So, did not know this. That is pretty cool. FA to your sponsor. Yes, FA to all of the sponsors, including Vega. So, super awesome. I am excited to go and hang out with a lot of awesome people. Because without them, I wouldn't be able to go like at all. Pretty wild how things just happen. Just like that. So, Samsung's coming out with chips. ASRock is coming out with a A770 with 16 gigabytes of memory, and it is costing only $50 more than the 8 gigabyte model. This has been seen on Newegg. Cinema Tech actually covered some of this stuff yesterday, but it is here. We do not know what the memory clocks are yet, but I am interested in seeing how these perform. I will probably grab at least one or two of these, though I would rather have the like the limited edition A770, but those are going to be super hard to find, in my personal opinion, because now they are discontinued. Alright, so we are running a dual 8-pin on that card. I do dig it, though. I do dig the card. Yeah. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. As well as Asus has been prepping a ROG NUC to replace high-end Intel PCs. So we now have an ASUS style NUC, which is really freaking cool. It looks really cool. It's going to be expensive, but it's going to be running the newest gen Intel NUC 13. It's going to have, looks like a 4070 in it as well. So that's kind of cool in a standpoint of like tech. That makes sense. Yeah, it's in a 10-liter design, 1390 100 KF CPU with a GeForce 4070 and a NUC 13. It's kind of cool. It looks cool. I like the way ASUS makes their stuff look, personally. Water cooled. I love it. Absolutely love it. On top of that, some kind of interesting news here. Little box, big power, yeah, for sure. MetaMask is actually, or what they're calling it, Snaps, is their open source system that allows people to extend the functionality of MetaMask and allow people to build in, or they're building in, cross-chain swaps. So you'll be able to snap across chains. So, really interesting and surprising that they're, I mean, it's not surprising. I'm surprised that they're just now adding this into their wallet. But I do find it kind of cool that they're going to start allowing people to do cross-chain swaps in the wallet. Make it easier for people that are, you know, if you're using Ethereum in your MetaMask wallet and you need to go to like Matic, you can still just send it as if it was just there and it would cross-chain swap for you. That would be the ultimate goal, right? To be able to just change chains right inside of your wallet. Now, I imagine there'll be fees. I mean, we see that with like with Flux and Fusion. You have to take the fees of both chains as well as the contract fee. So there are fees involved, but there are fees involved on both chains. You got to pay gas on both sides. Would be the easiest way to explain it. What they're doing here is that you're probably gonna have to, most likely you're gonna have to pay gas on both chains, same way. So if you're gonna send from Ethereum to Matic, you're gonna have to pay your gas on Ethereum, and you're still gonna pay your gas on Matic, which you do now most of the times if you're using a bridge. You have to do that anyway. So, but it being easy and simplified in the wallet makes it a lot nicer, instead of a user having to go to a website, a third party, to swap chains. And I don't know if anybody else has that fear, but anytime that I ever go to a bridge and I go to swap chains, I always have that fear. Like the moment I send coins, I'm like, will they show up? I don't know about any of y'all, but I definitely get that fear almost every time that I send, or every time I swap chains, because there's a lot involved in swapping chains. So yeah, FA's in chat if you get that fear of chain swapping. Even though I trust in the blockchain and that it'll work, I still get that. Yeah, bridges are the most exploited, 100%. Yeah, It's always the top spot for exploits. The Ronin, like Ronin and Ethereum debacle, that was one of the biggest ones. The Axie Infinity Ronin chain was exploited because of the bridge. Bridges are the most spot for exploitations because there's a lot of moving parts, and all it takes is one wrong move. So, but personally, my opinion is most of the time those exploits are done by an inside job. My opinion, or influenced a user who works for said company or said blockchain. It's my opinion. I don't know nothing about nothing, but that's my 2 cents on that. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I really I'd imagine they will have this at Mining Disrupt, so iPolo will be there, right? I saw iPolo, yeah, right here. So they'll be there. So I'm sure this will be here, and I'm gonna check this out because I'm kind of interested. I'm not gonna buy one, but it is kind of cool. I like seeing Hydro stuff like this, and especially if it's easy to run at home for users. It's great for people who maybe live in an apartment or something of those standards, and you'll get 900, almost a terahash. Probably if you push it, if you can overclock them, you could probably get a terahash, I would imagine, for maybe 850 to 900 watts, which is doable, 110 volt, 240 volt. Pretty cool. Could be quiet. I wonder how quiet. But cool stuff, nonetheless. So what are all of you guys up to today? I know our boy Serpent is going live here in about 10 minutes or so. So we will be heading over there in a short while. Yeah, FAs. I see the FAs in chat from people saying that they bridges give them anxiety. Yeah, they give me anxiety every time I go to use it. I'm like, oh, I hope my stuff shows up. I didn't even see you got any slid up in here. Why is crypto mining feeling spicy? Some of the new tech that's coming out. That's what I think. UK Miners Club. There's some interesting tech coming out. I have a feeling that we'll see some more stuff, probably Mining Disrupt. But I greatly have a great hunch that some of the newer hardware coming out is going to be more efficient. I mean, it's usually the goal, right, is to make things more efficient, and efficiency is key for the next cycle. But yeah, that's my opinion. Just my thought and opinion. Yeah. What are y'all getting into today? I know Serpent goes live next, and it looks like after Serpent goes live, looks like our boy Panda's gonna go live, and he's gonna try to mine Dynex, Caspa, and solo mine Bitcoin all on a singular Raspberry Pi. So, pretty interested. Ready to see what he's got going on with that. That comes up here at 11 o'clock, cool standard time. And then up next, of course, is our boy Vega. Of course, with Serpent X Tech, which has been a outstanding individual. He'll be talking about Bitcoin and crypto this week, as well as FTX and mining disrupt. He's talking about mining disrupt today, so super appreciate him. Alphium tested successfully, testing Radiant, setting up daily yield on low watt algos rest of the summer. Nice. Yeah, I'm currently mining Lithium as well. That is my current mining setup, is Lithium. But guys, if you have not bought tickets for Mining Disrupt, you can actually click that link right there and you can actually save by around like $80 buying a ticket if you are gonna go. It does help out our boy Vega, so click it if you're gonna end up going. I would greatly appreciate you use his link. I don't have one, so use his because he is helping us go. What's up, Sox fan? I'm so excited. My KS0 is arriving Tuesday. Nice. Integra guy setting up a solo stratum bridge for his KS0. That's the way to go, man. I think especially with, I would say with upcoming releases of hardware, but it looks like maybe Bitmain's KS3 might be delayed, according to T Swift. So it's possible it's getting delayed due to manufacturing issues. So gives the current ASICs and FPGAs that are on the network, as well as some GPUs, a little bit longer to accumulate higher amounts of Casper. So there's only 2 Ghash on ETC. Wow. But yeah, it's interesting to see the KS0 stuff. They'll last a little bit longer. Yeah. Still waiting for the hard fork of Caspa for Rust, because that is supposed to happen. And we will be getting a hard fork of it in around August. Was the last was the last update that we got about it. That's super cool though, man. Congrats. I'm not gonna buy a KS0. I thought about it, and I should have bought one like way sooner if I was gonna buy one. I don't know that I'd buy one now. But it could be a good opportunity for people who want to take that risk. Not that it's too terrible of a risk. It is a higher cost. Can ROI quick, but diminishing returns. But it's only 60 something, like 65 watts, which is like super awesome. You can run that on solar. It's really inexpensive to run. So running it as like on a solo stratum wouldn't be a bad idea, especially if you hit point of ROI, in my opinion. There you go. Integra guy, smart guy. Told you, man. So you got your money back for it, and a couple $100 on top, because that's FA to you, sir. It was a good plan, in my opinion. It is a good plan. I absolutely love it. Look at this, guys. Max said he's in heaven. Flannel. Flannel everywhere. What a happy Max. Aw, snaps. 22's in chat. We got DJ here. What's up, DJ? 22's for DJ. Telling all your baby mamas. Gonna run with DJ. Let me know how it sounds. Made some adjustments. Sounds good, man. Oh, with DJI, are you gonna try the new mic? Nice. eBay fees suck. Sold it for 17, got 13. Yeah. Yeah, I've been I think I'm stopped selling stuff on eBay because the fees are terrible. Yeah, about 15 to 20%. I sold my mini Doge. Sold it for like 200 bucks. Ended up only getting like 170 out of it. Sold a CK box. Sold it for 100 bucks and only got like literally 80 bucks. So there's that. It's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Them fees hurt. Yeah, their fees, they add up, man. Especially on like selling things of like larger amounts of money. That percentage hits a little harder. You know, kind of like Integra guy. Sell them for 1700 after fees, he gets 1350. Like you still came out on top, but you lost, you know, 250 bucks. Macari is an option. I have never used Macari. Has it been like, is it worth it? Are there lots of, is there lots of traction? For Macari? 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 Sorry, Kari. Their Bright website. I mean, they got tons of stuff on there. Not bad. Maybe I'll try this out. I'll give that a look there, Flying Brian. Thank you. Yeah, eBay takes a lot. They take a lot in fees. 100%. I do agree. Casp on track for 4 cents today. I mean, they are going up pretty good, man. I was rather impressed with what they got going on right now, or how things are moving for them. Was good till I got kicked off. Oh well, that may not be so good. Hot dogs, man. Look at that. I mean, just ripping it. Just ripping it. This is on the minute chart too. So this is like, this was this morning. This was this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. And we just slowly trending up. Just slowly moving up. As I'm placing a line right above it. But yeah, that's wild. I mean KDA. I mean, the Casper truck's looking pretty good too. Oh, imagine Casper pulling a KDA and hit $20. Dude, that'd be crazy. I'm happy if it's just $1, which is, I think, is easily doable. I mean, it easily could hit more than $1. Especially like what we were talking about earlier about with Rust implementations and the potential to lock liquidity on the network, not have to leave the network. That's the big thing. We could all retire, right? Facts, DJ. Facts. But because you can bridge from Caspa to Ethereum, or Caspa to wrapped Caspa on Ethereum's chain, ERC20, that does not. If you lock liquidity up on ERC20, it doesn't necessarily help the price of Caspa's main chain. It would help the price of wrapped Caspa's price, which gives you opportunity for people to arbitrage the situation and do that. So that is a thing, but being able to add liquidity on Caspa's main chain because of the Rust implementations and smart contracts would benefit Caspa. Just Caspa. Yes, it does. 100%. It'll bring more adoption and eyes from other projects and exchanges. I agree. Once smart contracts and things are enabled, I would see. I would likely you'd most likely see projects like Jupiter, Orca. Those are all Solana based dexes and MMMs. So they're already built in Rust. So adding Caspa once it's Rust based would be easier. So it would give them more eyes, like 100%. I think once they implement Rust, things happen. Jeez, I mean, things are happening right now. I mean, it's over here, just bebopping away. Yeah, that's my personal opinion on that situation. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not know what I'm talking about. But in the state of the technology and implementations of something like that, that would have a good effect. Yeah. No, that's the goal, right? I mean, could they not want to add something like that? 100%. Would it be silly of them not to? 100%. Especially if it's all the work is there, you know what I mean? It gives some of those Solana based or mainly not really Solana but Rust based contracts and stuff like that more eyes. And overall good for their network. Not that it helps Solana. But a bridge from Caspa to Solana would be easier. I would love to see but it'd probably be more likely if they implemented onto like Orca, because Orca has bridges. Yeah, it'd be doable. It would be doable in the state of things. But I don't know nothing about nothing. But I do know that our boy Serpent is live, and I do not want to take away from his time. Oh, pause that. But our boy Serpent is live, so guys, make sure before you head out of here. There we go. Before you head out of here, please hit the like button and the subscribe button and that bell notification, so you know every time that we go live and post videos, because we have tons of stuff coming out next week, as we will be leaving out for Mining Disrupt on Tuesday morning. I gotta be at the airport at 8 a.m. and I'll be arriving in Miami at around 4:15ish. So Tuesday I'll be landing in Miami. Never been there. Heard it's hot right now. Probably no different than here, but we'll be heading there and seeing a lot of you down there. So we'll be heading out. I got a layover in Houston for like an hour. I'm gonna eat me some food, and then I'm gonna hop back on the plane and go to Miami. So heck yeah, guys, we leave out on Friday and we'll be back to the show. I might be on Friday night's live stream with the boys if I'm not jet lagged. But yeah, super awesome. Can't wait to see you guys there that are going to be there. Remember, if you are going to end up going to Mining Disrupt and you do not have tickets, you can get $80 off tickets right now before they go up in price the week of, with using that link right there in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you do want to get an E300, guys, there is a $300 off coupon code down in the description below. Check that out. That'll get you $300 off a VU33P Osprey E300, which is a pretty dang FA deal in my opinion. Not a financial advisor, but hardware is pretty FA. All the best. Thank you, Sadie, for wishing me the best on the trip. It'll be super fun. I'm excited to see where this takes me and meet a bunch of FA people that I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet in person. And a lot of people that I've never met before at all. So, see you all there. I will see y'all this week on live streams and videos. And yeah. Have a shot for me. We'll do all track. We're all going to get together at least one point and hang out. So you'll see a video, probably all of us hanging out together, and we'll hang out, chit chat, maybe answer questions, and catch y'all next time. Much love. Peace out. Keep on mining. Keep your watts low, your hashes high, and stay savage, guys. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.